YouTube, it's Mama Dawn. I am a single mom of a little 2-year-old girl. I have so much going on in my life right now. I'm trying to pay off $55,600 of debt. I'm self-employed. I'm trying to live an eco-friendly lifestyle, and it is almost the end of 2020. Every single year, I dedicate a word to that year. This year was peace, which was ironically exactly what I needed this year. This year tested my peace over and over again. To bring peace to my life, I wanted to be more peaceful with Charlotte, more peaceful with myself, more peaceful with my time, and I feel like I attained that. I definitely learned how to give myself grace, which is something that I had struggled with in the past, but I learned how to forgive myself, to move forward, to just be better at being calmer. I find a certain sense of peace, although we're all a work in process. That's something I'll still have to continue working on. But I have been debating, what is going to be my word for 2021? And I have already mentioned it to you guys, but today is going to be a video dedicated entirely to that because it is December. It is the end of 2020, and it's time to start looking into the next year. What is my word going to be for that year? The word is going to be responsibility. 21 is going to be my year of responsibility. I'm going to take responsibility for every aspect of my life. And today we're going to talk about just the basic goals, all-encompassing responsibility that I'd like to achieve in 2021. First one you guys can probably already guess because I talk about this all the time, but I'm very open with you guys about my finances, my financial situation. COVID-19 has hit me extremely hard. But in 2021, I want to be very responsible with my money. The biggest things for this is I want to pay off the remainder of my consumer debt. I'll make a whole video talking about this soon for you guys because if you've been following along my debt-free journey, my financial journey, I've been paying off debt for, over 2 years now and not doing well at it. This last year I did do okay. The year before that did really great, then fell off the bandwagon. Whole long story. You guys will have to watch my debt-free journey videos if you don't know about that. I really want to have all of my debts paid off aside from my car at the end of 2021. I want to be sitting on no debts except for my car, and then after I get all those done, I can start to address my car issue. A video coming soon, but along with that, something I've already mentioned, I've talked about, I've told you guys my plans for, but I want to create sinking funds for everything. I don't want there to be a single unexpected expense that comes up in 2021. I want to be responsible. I want to be planned. I want to know the expenses that are coming. I know that my daughter's going to have a birthday. Shouldn't be surprised. I didn't know. Now I have to spend money on it. I know that's coming. Sinking fund. Holidays, vet bills, broken down vacuum, everything. I have a whole list of sinking funds that I'm going to start January 1st, 2021. I'm going to start putting money aside for all of these planned, unexpected expenses that are now expected. This way that I'm just going to be responsible with my money is, unfortunately, I'm going to have to rebuild my business after COVID. And this is something that I know I'm not the only person struggling with right now. I am in the small business community, so I'm acutely aware of how many people are truly struggling right now. It is, I just sneezed. I have the worst allergies. I don't know what it is, but okay. Hold on. Every single video I have one sneezing attack and it makes me look like I just got done crying. But I'm an allergy person. Weird random side fact that has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but I never had allergies until I got pregnant with Charlotte. Never in my life. I think I sneezed 5 times since I was born. Then got pregnant with Charlotte, developed allergies while pregnant, and since having her, allergies all the time. Allergic to cats, allergic to dust, you name it, I'm allergic to it. Back to COVID, there are so many small businesses struggling right now. I watch it, I see it in my community. I've seen so many just small business owners having to close their doors. Online businesses really struggling right now. I feel it. I know everyone else is feeling it. But in order to get back on my feet, I have to make my business work. It's my livelihood. I don't have a college education, so I have the entrepreneurial spirit. I got to make it work. And in 2021, I have no choice. I have to rebuild my business. So that is what I'm going to be attempting to do starting in January. I'm starting it right now. I'm continuing to try and get my business rebuilt. It's just a tough year, man. It's a really tough year. And I don't think it's just going to magically get better in 2021, but as someone who's taking full responsibility for my financial situation, I'm going to have to find a way to make it better. Is a thing that's been really big for me for a long time, but after coronavirus hit, life life got crazy and it kind of fell off the bandwagon. But I want to start to be responsible to the earth again. I want to take responsibility for my actions in terms of waste. The biggest goal that I'm going to begin on is, I've really been thinking about this and I'm going to make a video going deeper into it, but I want to eliminate all first generation plastic consumption in my household by 2025. So what is first generation plastic consumption? This means I am the first time buyer of plastic. I am buying food in a plastic container. I'm buying toys in plastic packaging. I'm buying a plastic toy. I'm buying polyester clothing. Anything that is a plastic and I am the very first purchaser of it, I want that eliminated by 2025. I want to buy things in more eco-friendly packaging like glass and tin and metals, and I'll talk about that more in a future video, why plastic is really the problem. And then I just want to be not the first person to buy it. So I can buy thrifted items. I could buy like a used plastic toy or used polyester clothing. I don't want to be the first person, and I want to avoid plastic packaging entirely. Dive more into like the beginning of my plastic free goals. Later this month, we'll start talking more about kind of my plastic-free journey and how I'm prepping for that and how I'm preparing to go into that and to begin that journey in January of 2021. But that is going to be a really big thing for me in terms of being responsible to the earth. I mention this all the time, but one of my biggest flaws is I suck at time management. I'm very bad at managing my time. I constantly feel like I have things to do and I never get enough done. So I want to change that, and next year I'm going to be responsible with my time. I'm going to start prioritizing my time. I'm going to start using my time wisely. Creating routines is going to be how I become more responsible with my time. So I really want to create a strict morning routine, a strict night routine, a strict weekly routine, a strict cleaning routine, a strict working routine. You get it. I want routines for everything in my life, so I just get in the habit of like muscle memory for my brain. Like, okay, at this time of day, gotta do this, you know? So I think that's a way that I'll be more responsible with my time, but whew, that is something I need to work on. Last thing is to be more responsible for my health. This is something I'll dive a little bit more into in the future, but basically I impulsively eat. Binge eating is a problem for me. It always has been. You know, I developed bulimia because of it. And it's just something that I want to get under control. I want to eat healthier. I want to be more intentional with my eating. I want to quit overeating. So that is really my only health concern that I'm aware of. I should probably go to a doctor. That'd be another way to be responsible for my health. But like the big thing I really want to focus on is eating habits, being responsible for my health by developing better eating habits. Pretty much like all encompassing how I want to make 2021 my year of responsibility. And if you want to come along with me on this journey, if you want to follow my financial journey or my eco-friendly journey or just me figuring out how to live a better life, come back to my channel anytime. I will try to be making videos specifically really about the eco-friendly, like the plastic-free lifestyle, and the financial aspect, of course, will still be a really big one. But those are going to be two things that I'm really focusing on over this next year. And of course, I'll still have videos of everything all encompassing my single mom life. So if any of those things interest you, I'd love to have you guys come back anytime. You guys know I really do love having you here. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.